KHS TV News. I'm Vivian Lee.
And I'm Sammy Nguyen, and these are the morning announcements for Monday, September 21st, 2020.
Happy Monday, everyone. For our good news of the day, we have Professor A. Ransom, breakthrough for type 2 diabetes with her first ever glimpse at how the protein behind it works.
More than 400 million people live with diabetes around the world, and the majority have type 2, which develops when the body cannot produce enough insulin or when the insulin produced does not work properly.
The architecture of amylin fibrils, a fiber-like structure that is the hallmark for type 2 diabetes, has now been observed for the first time ever by scientists. Amyloid fibrils are produced from clumps of the peptide protein amylin, which regulates the body's glucose levels. The latest electron microscope technology, known as chiroelectron microscopy, was used to analyze the structure of the fibers.
People with early onset type 2 diabetes have a specific genetic variant of amyloid fibrils known as S20G. The researchers compared S20G with an amyloid fibril found in the general population, which they called the wild type. The wild type fibril, however, had 2 copies of amylin per rung, whereas some of the S20G had 3, suggesting that fibrils can form templates onto which more copies of amylin can lock.
It would also explain why the S20G variant protein lumps together more quickly and why it is linked to the rapid onset of type 2 diabetes. Co-author Professor Sheena Radford of the Asbury Center added that the breakthrough is important, not just for understanding amylin, but for understanding many amyloid diseases in which runaway fibril formation occurs. The buildup of amyloid fibrils is also linked to other diseases such as Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and Huntington's disease.
Students, please do not forget to fill out the re-enrollment form with your parents. The link can be found on Schoology. Your options are hybrid, which means that you will attend school twice a week, or stick with online school for the entire week. Keep in mind that if you attend hybrid classes, masks will be mandatory, and you must follow safety regulations in order to avoid risking your health.
The district is working extremely hard to make sure that these things go back to normal, but not at the expense of their students' health. If you have COVID or came in contact with someone with COVID, please stay at home. In Massachusetts, a child was sent to Attleboro High School despite testing positive for the virus.
Now, about 30 students that attended that school have to quarantine. As always, wear your mask, wash your hands, and social distance.
Now, for our question of the day, what's the best joke you've ever heard or told? To be featured in our next segment, fill out the Google form in Kerr Student Resources or the link sent out by Mr. Lewis.
Did you know that as a patient, you might have access to your medical provider's visit notes? Many places have implemented open notes using their electronic health record, and many more will start to do this fall with changes in insurance requirements. Please check opennotes.org to see if your medical provider has done the same.
Another thing that you should know that is, although on television we see that when people are drowning, they scream and shout, this is not the case in real life. It is often very quiet and almost silent. To recognize someone drowning, check if their head is tilted back, mouth is at water level, there is no shouting or waving, body is in vertical position, and eyes seem empty. Hopefully this will help you spot someone in need of help.
And now for the birthdays. Yesterday we had Amy Lee, Kasira Nanta, Joanna Ramirez, Diane Cow, and Justin Nguyen.
Today we have Juanson Jason Dang and Daniel Harris. Happy birthday, guys!
Have a great Monday!